Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. There is something powerful about being in a room full of people who are intentional about growth. I attended the Impact Conference Canada hosted at the BMO Centre, London, Ontario, and honestly it was more than just another event. What drew me to the conference was the personal branding. Now, I've been on many stages as a speaker on the topic branding, but this time I showed up differently as a student because no matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. Thank you. So now we are at the BMO Centre, London, for the conference.
Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe's too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we moving.
As I got into the venue and took my seat, something interesting happened. The two ladies sitting beside me turned and asked, "Are you one of the speakers for the conference?" I smiled and said no, but in my head I was wondering why this question. Then the lady behind me, who overheard our conversation, leaned towards and said, "You are nicely dressed. That is probably why they think you are one of the speakers." I smiled again and said, "Thank you." My mind flashed back to when I had just arrived at BMO Centre and a man stopped to say,
Looking fresh, man, looking fresh.
"Thank you." I didn't even overthink my outfit. I was just slightly dressed up for the camera. But the moment made me realize something powerful. Sometimes, the way people perceive you is the reflection of the brand you are already carrying, even when you are not trying so hard. That's what personal branding really is. It is not always loud, it is not always intentional in the moment, but it speaks before you even say a word.
Don't come and try to share some of this light now. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shouty, wait a minute.
The main event was tagged from survival to strategy, and that alone set the tone for the entire experience. The keynote speaker, Reni, delivered a powerful insight on investment, breaking down what it really means to move from just getting by to building intentionally for the future.
Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long.
Then came the panels. The first panel focused on personal branding, something I'm deeply passionate about. And one thing that really stood out for me was this. Sometimes you need to look back at your past achievements to remind yourself of who you are and build the confidence you need to step into the new level. That hits differently. Because growing isn't always about chasing what's next. Sometimes it's about recognizing how far you've already come. The second panel shifted the conversation to maximizing your community, and that was a reminder that success isn't built alone. Your network, your people, your environment, they all play a role in how far you can go. Overall, this experience was a powerful reset, a reminder to be intentional, to be teachable, and to keep evolving, not just in survival mode, but with strategy. Because at the end of the day, growth is a decision, and I'm choosing it every single time.
Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light.
It was a great moment to connect, share ideas, and really experience the power of community beyond just the sessions. And honestly, that's what events like this are about. Not just what you learn, but who you meet.
Hi, my name is Ife. I'm really excited to be at the Impact Conference. The moment that I stepped into the conference, it's so impactful, from the panel sections to the keynote speaker. I did learn a lot, but my key takeaway is, it will be that treat your life as a business and don't be limited, or you have to shine light on yourself instead of waiting for people to come and bring you out. You have to be the one to spotlight yourself.
Hi, my name is Raphael, and this is the first edition of the Impact Conference London. And the idea behind this is to bring different cultures together, especially immigrants, because we actually have this imposter syndrome. We don't believe in ourselves, we don't have clarity, we don't have purpose. Even with all our certifications, all of our connections, networks, but we still feel like, we're still learning, we're still, we can't really get ahead and we're struggling. So the idea is to make, come and see people like you who are doing their best to be out there, and that could encourage you as well to that clarity and purpose, and that's just basically what Impact Conference is about. So thank you for coming.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss anything I drop on this channel. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
See me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winter, all summer. Jewelry around my neck.